Hello Internet, welcome back to my Sky Island playthrough, for which we got a new thumbnail recently, so yeah, enjoy looking at that I guess. In the last episode we left the Exodii, we went out and started exploring, and we found a road roller that we've been using to our advantage. I don't think I've ever used one of these before, seems like a pretty great vehicle for running over enemies, which we did a lot of in the last episode. First we dealt with the enemies at a barricade for road work, which is where we found the road roller. And then we moved off to complete our mission to defeat the warp draining horde. We did defeat the horde, we looked through their bodies, and now we're ready to head to extraction. And one of the other high points of the last episode is that I finally learned you can fold boxes, so we might be, hopefully using that moving forward. Everyone, welcome back to the series. Happy to be here. The dog up the street is barking, I'm congested, and all of those things means that it's a pretty typical day for me. Okay, so we left off at the warp draining horde, which we defeated, which gave us another expedition timer blip, warp pulse I believe is what they're called. We are in a little bit of pain, our torso is injured, our arm is injured, we have that spear which is going to help us with some reach weapon shenanigans moving forward. Our inventory is pretty full up, and the main thing is that we want cardboard boxes, which we talked about in the last episode and for many episodes prior to that. And if we check our crafting menu, which is still lagging, everything in this game for some reason, since I updated, every time I hit a button it lags for some reason, and I kind of hate it. So if we check out our warp tab here, we can see which cardboard boxes we need. Basically we need 2 large cardboard boxes would be the thing that we're most after, because it's like the lowest number. Actually, you could apparently get an oversized cardboard box, which I did not know existed. Now someone in my comments did point out that in addition to folding boxes, we can also craft boxes. So if we look for a cardboard box here, we can craft a large cardboard box out of 200 cardboards and 100 duct tape. Now I think we're actually pretty limited in what duct tape we have. I think we probably have about 200 of it back at base, so that would be enough to get our 2 large cardboard boxes. And we of course can get cardboard by disassembling the cardboard boxes we already have, including the small ones that we use for food. So if we head down here and find a small cardboard box and we have a look at this, it should say down here at the bottom, disassembling this would yield only about 4 cardboards, which is not, nearly enough for the large boxes. But since we are heading back to our mission, if we go in the mission menu, reach one of the exit points, you'll see our exit is right up here. This is kind of close to where we saw that horde with the panicked person in a previous episode. This area should be largely uncontested unless maybe a few enemies wandered out there, but we do have 30 minutes left on our warp expedition. So if we head back to this house, which is where we saw, I believe, 3 large cardboard boxes, we take all of them apart and we just carry the cardboard hopefully in our inventory. Then we would be able to extract and put them back together on the Sky Island without having to manage all this different space. Now the alternative that we discussed in a previous episode is that we take 1 large cardboard box, fold the others inside of it, and then put the dory in there as well, hopefully. And then we would be able to carry all 3 of them without having to take them apart, because I don't know how long it will take us to disassemble them. But really, regardless, we have a plan, we know what we're going to be doing, and we should be finishing the expedition in this episode. And on the way back, I suppose we could swing by that barricade again, see if we could find that military zombie, but we're probably not going to do that. And since we know we're leaving, if we have a little extra time, maybe we'll just run over more enemies that we see to try and grab a little bit more zombie loot. But we are pretty full up at this point, but you never know, you could find a weapon, you could find ammunition, who knows. So let's hop back in the road roller here. Oh god, I'm so congested. I don't know why. It's like we have like a winter heat wave at the moment, so I'm not even like cold or anything, but I can feel a sort of hoarseness in my throat and sinuses and all that stuff. So let's run over this raccoon. Nope, no corpse. I was gonna say if we get a small corpse. Actually, at this point we can't really carry another corpse. We do have the weasel still in our inventory, which is not particularly large, but we can't really accommodate a whole bunch of corpses. What is this? We can't see the items on this tile for some reason. Why is that? Can you expand? Nope, that's the wrong button. I guess we'll stop and check out what's on this seat. I can't imagine it's anything of value, probably just some chewing gum or something. And we gotta stop driving with our windows open. A cucumber sandwich. Well, we haven't eaten, I guess we did eat like an hour ago, but we'll eat the cucumber sandwich. Took a weirdly long time. Maybe that's just related to everything being slow and it's not actually taking a long time to eat a sandwich. The engine starts up. Let's get on the road here. Yeah, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to the series. I'm gonna drive over here again just in hopes of maybe coming across that military zombie. Oh, I should be paying more attention. What did I even run over? Destroy several items? What did I run? I was not paying attention. It said something about glass. Oh, I must have hit a boulder because it's just a bunch of rocks. But why glass shards? Okay, it doesn't matter. Maybe pay attention and don't drive over the rocks. There's the zombie soldier. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna run you down and hopefully not destroy. If we can kind of clip it on the edge of the vehicle, maybe it'll push off to the side. Or let's just slam on the brakes. Maybe we can not run it over again. Okay, so let's check this loot here. We'll pulp. Oh, don't smash the vehicle. Okay, so we have another bayonet, which I don't really care about. I think the bayonets have now replaced the combat knives that we used to have in the game. It's essentially the same thing. It's just, you know, it has like anything with a bayonet lug or whatever can now, you know, attach a bayonet, which we don't care about bayonets because they also got reworked pretty recently. So a bayonet on a firearm is a lot less valuable now than it was like 2 months ago. Really, regardless, I guess we'll take this because it's a bayonet, can be used for knife spears. We're past the point of knife spears at this point. We just have better weapons that we would use. Even though we don't have the ability to craft better weapons, the dory and the nail bat or barbed wire bat that we have, they're going to carry us for a while. So having a look here, I think we already have a two-way radio. I know we have an entrenching tool. I just don't know if we took it back to base or not. We're going to take the MREs. Always should take the MREs. We talked about the Molly packs previously. People did say they're pretty valuable, but they also, because like they're a modular system, but people also said a lot of the pouches and stuff are really small and that I'm probably better off with my hiking backpack, which is, you know, kind of where I landed with it as well. We could take the canteen, although it's filthy. In fact, I'm pretty sure we have a canteen. I don't want to go too overweight here. We'll leave that behind. We don't need another sheath. I think we're actually wearing one currently. And then I believe we already have knee pads, and I believe we're wearing a pair of gloves already. Not the tack gloves, which probably have lower encumbrance. I'm not sure. It's all in poor condition. Let's grab the ballistic plates. How heavy? You're like 6 pounds of 10 pounds of plates. I actually think they're worth taking because you can't craft these and they are, you know, interchangeable with other vests. Unfortunately, I don't have a vest currently to actually put these in. I don't know if I want to take... Oh, do you not even have one? There it is. I was going to say, I don't know if we can even take the ballistic vest with volume restrictions, and we don't want to wear a filthy item. I think I'm squeamish anyway, so we can't really wear it, but so we're not going to worry about that. Plus, it's really easy to find these vests anytime you find a military zombie. And then let's take a look at the dog tags, see who we just put down. Okay, this is Vern Pickens. They are, I don't care about the serial number, they are O positive and they are Catholic. Okay, thank you for your contribution to my survival effort. Sorry you had to die for that to happen. So we see a bunch of animals. Are any of you close that we might be able to catch that are tiny? Oh, wait a minute. Is this the same? I think, didn't we see a wasp here? Was that up here at this one? I don't really want to get out of the car if there are wasps nearby, even though we could probably safely do it without issue. I'm just going to drive away. We don't need to worry about getting the corpses now. We're already overweight. Let's just grab the cardboard boxes like we said we would. I wasn't even sure I would have time to record today. Here we have another warp pulse going. That's fine. We still have like 15 minutes, plus we can exist past the deadline. Wasn't sure I was going to record today. Didn't know if I'd have time or not. I'm actually, speaking of recording, my YouTube channel is now officially like 5 years old. I think as of like today or a week ago maybe. I don't really remember. I thought it was in March, but apparently it's I passed the 5-year anniversary for my channel. I have very complex feelings about that. I don't feel like I've done very well in 5 years. I feel like I've spent tens of thousands of hours and had very little progress, which is pretty disappointing. When I started YouTube, I was like, okay, well, in 3 years, because like usually when you start a business, so to speak, which this is not a business yet, I'm not making money from it, you know, it's just a hobby at this point. But whenever you start a business, you basically, for like 3 years, you don't really expect to make any money, and then you don't really expect to have like a salary until maybe 5 years in, is the rule of thumb I've always heard. I don't know if that's correct, but that's, you know, kind of what I've been told about it. Why don't we, with the brainless, why don't we try our dory spear for the first time? Don't smash my vehicle, you jerk. Really not paying attention to me, apparently. I bet the dory does conduct electricity, though, so we should be mindful of that. Does not conduct electricity. Well-made spear with a bronze head, Greek in origin. So it's just a wood shaft with a bronze head on it. I thought it was a fully bronze spear. In fact, lots of stuff coming over to say hello. Why is that? You were largely not paying attention to me previously when I came through here. Did you really just hear the vehicle? Maybe you hear this one smashing. I mean, they're both injured. We could go put them down, although we don't really have to. And we can use the wreck for cover. So actually, this should be very easy if we can keep it on the wreck. Yeah. Okay, and then the other one. Oh. Put you down as well. Man, I love reach weapons. I forgot how good reach weapons are. Just some clothing, not really stuff we want. Zipper bag, what is it? Drugs, probably? Cigarette pack and low-grade meth. We'll take the meth, I guess, because it fits easily in our pocket. And then we'll check these as well. And then we really need to get moving here to grab those boxes and things. I don't want to be out too late. Yeah, so coming in, I was like, well, you know, 3 years, let's say, to get to the point where we could turn on monetization. And then, like, in 5 years, maybe we could know if we were going to do this full time or not. And after, like, 2 years, I actually got to the point where I could have monetization. I just never turned it on because I wanted a small business to kind of manage, like, expenses and things like that. It just made more sense for me to start the business before I turned on the money, which then I never did because it would only be like 20 bucks a month if I'm lucky. And then now we're 5 years in, and it definitely does not look like I could ever do this full time. It's I'm a very small channel with very limited appeal, all kinds of stuff like that. So I don't really know how to feel about YouTube. I get very discouraged, and passing that birthday for my channel is honestly mostly just very depressing. So I was unhappy to see that we're now at the 5-year mark of making content. Okay, so how long? It takes 6 minutes to disassemble these. Man, it's a cardboard box. Why? I mean, I guess we are cutting it into small pieces of cardboard. So before we start disassembling, and the small cardboards only have like 4 cardboard in them, right? Yeah, okay. So before we start disassembling, let's take down one of the boxes. So if we activate, oh, that's right, we can't wield anything while we do this. So let's grab the box, activate the box, fold it, and then if we look in our inventory, how large is the large cardboard box when folded? It's super weird. Can we not? It can't be taken apart in this condition. It has to be assembled in order to take it apart. So if I activate it again, I thought it said when I looked on HHG that you had to use duct tape just to assemble them, but maybe that's just if you're doing it from scratch with all cardboard. I don't know. Now regardless, let's grab this one, wheel this cardboard box, drop the folded one, and then can we pick up the folded one? So it doesn't make sense to me that the folded cardboard box doesn't fit in the unfolded cardboard box. That makes no sense. It's 18 liters, 4 pounds, 59 inches. The dory also does not fit in the cardboard box. So if I look at the large boxes, pocket information. Okay, so the pocket info, 324 liters up to 35 inches. So both the dory and the folded box are too long. Okay, well then, let's, if we butcher the cardboard box, it would take 50 seconds. I'm afraid if I butcher it, will it destroy it and we'll get less cardboard than if we disassemble it? Or can it not? Let's just do a quick save. I hate, hemming and hawing over this because then people are like, just do this, and it took you 5 minutes to do this. So let's save, and then let's butcher the box, and then if it messes up, we'll reload our save and we'll disassemble it, because obviously we just want to make the right decision here. So cut up large cardboard box, 50 seconds. We got 200 cardboard. That's so weird because disassembling it said it would give 180 cardboard and it would take 6 minutes. Yeah, it takes 6 minutes. and yields 180 cardboard, so why would we ever do that instead of butchering it? Let's fold the box, drop the other box, butcher that as well. Okay, and then we will grab the cardboards. How much? Yeah, they're tiny. So if we take all of them, it's about 5 liters as opposed to the, obviously, you know, unfolded, it would be hundreds of liters. So you did not pick up the cardboard even though you just said, so we picked up 104 cardboard. Okay, so I need to make space for this because we really do need this cardboard, I think, for our next upgrade. So what can we drop or unpackage to save some space? I think the food is probably, do we have any clothing? Because clothing is very voluminous. Well, we don't need the leg guards, we know that. So that's taking up 4 pounds right there and 3 liters as well. We don't really need the arm sleeves. I just took them because it's neoprene, but we don't really need that. And then the actual clothing itself, we definitely don't need. I will keep the welding mask because I don't know if we have anything for welding. And let's just drop that stuff and then see if we can pick up 200 cardboard, which took a really weirdly long time. Oh, it took like a minute to pick up all of those. That's not terrible. So how's our inventory? Yeah, we should have space for all the cardboard now. No, we don't. We're still short space. Okay, so let's drop some more things. I would still like to keep the ballistic plates. They would be a nice thing to have back at base to exchange anytime we would want with a ballistic vest. Although, you know, we don't even have a ballistic vest at the moment. So do we really need to take back? I mean, it's only 3 liters. Let's look at food instead because they're a little less valuable. We have pipes. We could drop pipes as well, which we don't really need. But blobs and bandits and snakes and ladders we definitely need because those are crafting materials. We don't have any duplicate books. We could empty the alcohol wipes from their container. I don't know how much space that would actually save. It looks like it's only about 0.2 liters each. I think we'll drop the sauerkraut. I think sauerkraut has a lower calorie content compared to some of the other foods we have here. I guess we could drop like the laptop as well. Is going to be taking up a fair bit of space. Let's drop the laptop and unload the laptop's battery, and we'll take the battery, of course. And we'll just grab the rest of this cardboard. It should all fit now. And if we look at our inventory, well, we can't tell because we have the hiking backpack and the lumberjack backpack. So let's drop the lumberjack bag. We have about 17 liters left, which should allow us to butcher the other large cardboard box and at least take some of that cardboard back in case we need it in the future. Wield the dory. Definitely wear our lumberjack bag again. That would be horrific to leave that behind. And then while we're here, we might as well eat some of the food that we're leaving behind. So what was it? Sauerkraut probably has some vitamins to it. So let's have a look at their vitamin content. Calcium and lots of vitamin C. Yeah, the other one I left behind is the fish, which I assume fish probably contains significantly less, you know, vitamins. 5% calcium, more iron, of course, and 1% vitamin C. So let's eat our fill of sauerkraut. I love sauerkraut in real life. We have it like once every maybe month or two, pretty frequently. And then on New Year's, of course, I believe it's tradition to have sauerkraut. I mean, obviously that depends on where you live and, you know, what your heritage is, but it's allegedly good luck to have sauerkraut on New Year's. And then there should be another cardboard box in here that we did see previously, because I remember thinking there were 3 in this building. Are there not? We don't see it in our memory tiles. I really could swear there was another one in here. So if we go back with the cardboard we have now, we have literally just enough to craft the 2 boxes, but that's not good. Because what if it, oh, it's right next to me. Because what if we fail to craft and then we lose the cardboard that we had previously? Like if you mess up a craft and you waste some of the materials, that would be really bad because then we'd have to do another expedition just to get a little bit more cardboard. So let's fold this one, drop this one, butcher this one. You salvage 200 cardboard, pick up as much as we can, which does not appear to have, it appears to be about 106. And if we can drop just like one more small thing and grab a few extra scraps, I think I would feel better about it. I know this is probably not fun to watch here, but yeah, so currently we have about 500 cardboard, and I would like a little bit more. Drop the cotton balls. They're probably taking up like 1/4 of a liter. That's a few more pieces. I could drop the weasel corpse, but we're going to take that back with us. And then I think we're going to eat a multivitamin since I just saw them and I don't remember when we last took them. So we'll take a vitamin as well just to get our vitamin up a little bit. And we'll grab this cardboard. How much is left now? Only 20 were picked up. I think we're okay at this point. So the only hindrance we have now is that we might not have enough like duct tape to actually put all of this together, but I think we'll be okay. Might as well grab the wood and nails while we're here. We still are wearing that lumberjack bag. Anything else smashed that we could quickly grab? Not really. I never did check this bedroom. We are like fully full up on clothes and things now. I don't think we need clothes, basically. We could grab a few more light strings from the broken windows on our way out, and I think we're done. Oh, no curtains on this one? Or maybe it's out here. Nope, just glass shards. Okay. All right, so I think we are good. It's a little disappointing that we can't take the road roller with us. That's been a real crucial piece of our development over the last episode or so. And I think we are good to extract. We'll leave it here because in the future, if we come back to this area, we will obviously notice a giant road roller laying in the road in good condition. So we'll leave this here in case we ever come back to this area. Oh, hello, crawling zombie. I'm just gonna leave you to your fate. Actually, don't they evolve into something kind of dangerous? We'll put this thing down. It costs us nothing to do this, and you never know what they might have on them, which in this case is nothing because of course it was. All right, so I think we'll head up to extract. A warp pulse passing through you twists your blood inside your veins and your eyes pulse in pain. You've overstayed your welcome and need to get home. I was just on my way out. Thank you so much. The whole world shimmers in front of your eyes. Everything feels slow and sticky. Warp sickness is setting in. You should focus on getting home. And that's a -2, right? To all stats? Yeah, okay. So we're going to leave, Hat Bell has no variant wrestling fan hat ball. Oh, hat ball. Okay. Just gonna not think about hat balls. I don't know what that means. You know, I try to limit. Okay, I don't know. Some joke about balls. Just take it how you will. All right, so we do see some enemies here, but I think they changed it so that you do instantly teleport now when you go in there and activate the statue. But I don't know, can you activate it if there are enemies around? Because if not, that's really bad. But let's just try to, oh, and the cop sees us as well. We are slow, and I forgot we are over encumbered, which would be making us significantly slower, and it's burning our stamina. I think we're close enough that I should be able to run in here. It would be pretty embarrassing to botch this at the very end, but I think we can get out of here. Any items not on your person will be lost. Are you ready? Yes, I am. And you've returned safely. You have earned 50 material tokens for your success. Let's go back to walk. Let's wait for our breath to come back. Yeah, so a little touchy. We almost ran out of stamina there. Probably should have brought the road roller up to extraction. I just thought if we left it in town, I would be more likely to notice it if we ever ended up back there. However, we have the materials required to craft the next upgrade of this room, so I think that's pretty exciting. And I have no idea how long I've been recording. I think it's been like 25 minutes, so we're going to call the episode there. My general thinking is that if instead of doing like 35-minute episodes, I did them more like 20 to 25 minutes, I would be able to output more videos in any given week. So hopefully this week you've been getting taken care of with some more of these videos than usual, which would be really nice. So everyone, for now, thank you for watching. I know we didn't accomplish much, but we never do, I guess, in these videos. Thanks for being here. I, of course, will be back in the near future with more content, and yeah, I'll see you next time.